Mastering prompts, reductive, transformative, and generative operations. So prompts are the way we interact with artificial intelligence in the most consumable or easy to understand way. And these prompts can help you save time, whether at home, doing domestic chores or items, or at work. So if we think about reductive, it's simplifying an input to focus the AI is responsive. Transformative is altering prompts to reshape our responses. Is expanding prompts to create novel outputs. So what are prompts? They're inputs given to an AI that guide its processing and responsive. It's the easiest way that we can interact with an artificial intelligence today. It acts as a steering wheel for AI, directing on what it should focus and on how it should respond. And it's important to have the precise and clarity of prompts to directly influence the accuracy and relevance of. So if you think about with prompts, almost use it if you're talking to a staff member or if you're a manager talking to a brand new employee. You clearly outline your expectations, you clearly state what the output you require, and you explain to them if they get stuck what to do or how to come in and talk to you about it. So think about reductive operations, therefore streamlining the content of prompts to eliminate excess information. A good example is if you've got a large amount of text, like it could be a large document or it could be an annual report from a company, you can take all that information and then ask through a prompt to identify key and relevant information so that you don't have to spend the whole time going through the entire document. So a good example is a date range and data retrieval, or asking for a summary of a specific aspect of a complex document. We think about the retirement village industry. Let's say an Arvida or a Ryman put out an annual report. We can put that report into a ChatGPT equivalent, then ask it to summarize what that report's about and give us the key highlights. Transformative operations, they modify the form or perspective of prompts to induce a different type of response. They facilitate creativity and adaptability in AI, allowing for the exploration of varied angles and solutions. So transformative operations, an example could be asking for a problem solution through the lens of a different industry or cultural perspective, or converting a straightforward question into a hypothetical scenario to explore strategic responses. An example could be red teaming. If we make this decision and we have these parameters, what's the most likely outcome? And generative operations. They're using prompts to initiate the creation of new content or ideas that are not explicitly contained with the initial input. It drives innovation and creativity, enabling AI to generate novel and unexpected outputs. So, say if you want to write a blog post, you give it a few bullet points, it's able to generate an entire blog post. Or it could be used in different sort of media applications. All these images that we have in this presentation are AI generated through generative operations. So there's a description of what we want to achieve, and the AI gives us a few options, and we can choose and select from there. So applying operations in AI tools. So in marketing, transformative operations can tailor advertising content dynamically to different demographics or regions. So in marketing, transformative operation, you could have the same general content, but then transform it to your different types of avatars that you're marketing to. So each good marketing operation has 3 or 4 avatars or 3 or 4 optimal buyers. And we can use themes or we can use content to tailor the message to the individual to increase the response rate or to increase engagement. Customer service, reductive operations can streamline interactions. If you think about a call center person, if you always hear the recording in progress, little disclaimer at the start, what you can do is take all of the audio recordings, voice recordings, and you can ask the AI to reduce it down to what the key issues are or the common questions that you're getting so that you can jump ahead and problem solve ahead of those questions coming. And then content creation. So general operations to try and generate customer service, reductive operations, they can streamline decision making, they can streamline the interactions with people. For us, we take some of our conversations, we transcribe them, and we work out what the key themes are each week so that we can problem solve or increase our frequently asked questions on our website so that those questions don't need to be asked, or we can solve those problems ahead of time. And then regarding to content creation, it can generate operations and content creations such as blogs, creative writing, or art pieces. We are starting to see video with the likes of Sora and using our prompt strategies or our prompts to generate new content or new videos. So the best practices for crafting prompts is clarity and specificity. So instead of asking how did sales perform, provide a month-by-month breakdown of sales volumes and revenues for 2023 in the Southeast region. Testing and iteration. If a content generation prompt results in overly generic articles, refine the prompt to include more specific details. With testing and iteration, what I've found is if you put in previous examples of the work, it uses it as context to then generate the new content. Or if you have a whole lot of policies and procedures, putting it into the context window and asking to create a novel policy or procedure that you don't have yet. It again takes a context of what you're trying to do. So with our prompts, it's about efficiency, flexibility, and creativity. It's about going back and forth using different strategies to try and get your desired output. It's not about just asking one question, but it's about exploring different avenues to get the best outcome. In conclusion, so if you think about efficiency, we can talk through reductive operations, streamlining interactions, saving time, and computational resources. Think about flexibility, it's our transformative operations to allow AI to adapt to diverse contexts and needs, making it a lot more versatile. And creativity is generative operations, unlock creative potential, enable AI to contribute original ideas and solutions to your problems.